Well, the Electoral College process takes on a local flavor with one of the electors joining us in studio tonight. Let's bring in our Vince Erickson now, who is joined by our special guest. Vince.
MG, thank you so much. McLennan County Republican Chair Chris DeCluett here in our studios. Chris, great to have you here after a busy day in Austin as part of that Electoral College process. So glad to have you with us. So tell us what it means for you to be a presidential elector at large in the Electoral College.
Well, it's a historic event. We're part of history because we are actually the people who elect the president and the vice president. So it is just a wonderful experience and very humbling.
All right. What was your day like in Austin? Let's go ahead and show you some of the things you sent us. You got your name on there, electorate at large. Tell us what the process in Austin was like from beginning to end today.
Well, it started early this morning. We had a number of ceremonial receptions. We had lunchings, we had briefings, and then at 2 p.m. they actually convened the Electoral College, which is a very rigid ceremony whereby we are sworn in. We will go through a voice vote and then an actual vote where we will sign the ballots, and then after that they will hand count the ballots and then process to certify the ballots. So it takes a little over an hour, but it's a very rigid ceremony because there are 538 electors nationwide and they all met today.
And this is the process, again, the Electoral College. You have the electors are released and then you all do the voting.
Correct.
Take us through that process.
Well, the process is really quite simple, is that they hand out paper ballots. We fill out the paper ballots. We deliver them back to the couriers. They, in front of us, count all of the ballots, and then the Secretary of State, Jane Nelson, declared the ballots open and valid and declared that we had elected by unanimous consent of the 40 electors from Texas for the president and the vice president, and then we went through a certification process where we signed 6 copies of these certifications, a few of which will actually go to the National Archives.
Gotcha, and that has to be a long process, but kind of a thrilling process as well, really a history being made.
Well, it is, because I think of it from a little bit of a selfish standpoint, is my name will be, for in time memoriam, will be in the National Archives as an elector voting for the president and vice president in this election year.
All right, so let's go ahead and look forward to come January, because you're going to have the inauguration. Will you be a part of a delegation from Central Texas going to Washington, D.C.?
I will be. We found out today that we will have priority invitations to the inauguration, so a number of us are going up there, and we will be at the inauguration. We will take part in the parades and just take part in the general celebrations surrounding this historic election.
Chris DeCluett, the chair of the Republican Party of McLennan County, thank you so much for joining us. All the best.
Thank you, Vince.
MG, back to you.